Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Mindful Monday. Just wanted to remind you before we start the video to hit that subscribe button down below. Today we're going to be talking about some ways that unhelpful thinking doesn't help. So let's get to it. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another Mindful Monday. So today we're going to be getting into our patterns of unhelpful thinking, and there's going to be a two-part video. The next part's going to come next Monday, but this Monday we're going to work on the first four, and then next Monday we'll finish up the last three. And so you might be able to recognize unhelpful thoughts before you challenge them, and be aware of those common unhelpful thought patterns. Being aware of them can help you police them more efficiently. And so what we're going to do is we're going to jump into 7 different ones that you may or may not be going through, one or all of them, depending on the way that you think and the way your mindset is set up. So predicting the future is the first one. When we feel anxious, it is common for us to spend much of our time thinking about the future and predicting what could go wrong, as opposed to just letting things be. In the end, most of these predictions we've made don't actually happen, and we've wasted time and energy being worried and upset about them. And so when I think about predicting the future, there's times that I daydream, there's times that I think about things that could happen in the future, but this is pertaining more towards, in my opinion, actually not opinion, this is fact. This is pertaining to all predictions of future. You can get anxious even predicting the future as far as in a good way, because you can get anxious to where you're excited, and not all anxiousness is bad anxiousness. There are feelings of excitement, feelings of being nervous, things like that, and as you anticipate and try to predict things to come, it will make you feel anxious, and it will cause you to put a lot of energy into thoughts that don't even need to have energy. The other side of it is, if you're predicting something good to happen, the other side of it is predicting something bad, like you're going to get in a car accident, or when you get on this plane it's going to crash. Things like that, that you worry about, when really it's out of your control is the main issue here. A lot of these things are out of your control, and I think we feel that anxiousness because we want to be in control. And so by not being able to be in control, that's where a lot of this anxiousness comes from, and you have to learn to just let it be. It'll work itself out the way it's supposed to. Going on to number 2, mind reading. So this is when we assume that we know what other people are thinking, usually about us, without any real evidence to suggest it's true. We can also make assumptions about why someone said something or behaved in a certain way, and be quick to conclude that it has to do with us. And so one of the examples is, you may think that a friend is ignoring you, or your boss is ignoring you because you think that you're stupid. You think that they think you're stupid because they're ignoring you, or that they don't want to be around you anymore, or you start to question, what's wrong with me? Why don't they talk to me? When really they could just have a lot on their mind. They could be busy. They could be working on all kinds of different things, and just at that moment they're not thinking about you per se. And what you have to do is really take into account that not everything is about you. And so when you come into this trying to mind read what people are thinking about you, 9 times out of 10 it has nothing to do with you, and you're just having these thoughts play in your head. And this one kind of goes with the first one of predicting the future. Not so much of the future, but predicting that person's reaction to you, or the way they're thinking about you at that time. And so what you want to do is just confront the person, not in an angry way, but just, hey, how's it going? Anything going on between me and you? If not, cool. Then you settle that. So moving into number 3 here, we have catastrophizing. And I'm actually kind of proud that I actually pronounced that the first try without messing up. But it's where people commonly catastrophize when they are anxious. This is when we blow things completely out of proportion and view the situation as catastrophic, even though the problem is actually quite small. So we've all heard the expression, making mountains out of molehills. And this is what this is referring to. This is what, when you stub your toe, or you spill a glass of milk and you act like the world is ending. This is what catastrophizing is. It's making something that's very minuscule, has really no meaning to it other than what's happening, and you just make it this traumatic, huge, catastrophic event. And it's just, some things are really what they are. It's a spilled glass of milk, or you stubbed your toe and it hurts and it's time to move on. It doesn't mean you broke your toe, doesn't mean you're going to get cancer from it, doesn't mean that your foot's going to fall off, things like that. That's where you take catastrophizing and blowing it out of proportion. And it's interesting how easily you can do that. I know I've done things like that and then realized, taking a second and go, man, why am I so worked up over this? Why am I making this such a big deal? So our last one for today is number 4, focusing on the negatives. When we're anxious, we commonly develop tunnel vision, where we focus solely on the negative aspects of situations without considering the positive aspects. Sometimes the whole picture can be colored by a single negative detail. And so this one I can tie in very well with myself, and I'm sure a lot of you others can relate to this one a lot, because I feel like this is one of the more common ones. And maybe you have a YouTube channel like this one, or maybe you have your Instagram account, or maybe you're just at work and there's lots of likes and comments and people talking to you and telling you what to do, or not telling you what to do, telling you how they like things that you're doing, and then you get this one negative comment, or this one person at work, or this one dislike on a video or something, and you're just like, oh my gosh, why is one person saying this negative thing, or why is one person disliking what I did? And you're not focusing on the 30, 40, 50 other people that liked it and got something out of it, or that were genuinely like, hey, that's cool, or hey, how you doing today? But you got that one person who gives you a mean look at work, and you're just like, man, what is up with that person? Like, why are they giving me a mean look? Why are they so mean to me? And you just keep focusing on this negative. And I mean, this can be with a lot of different things. You could sit and wonder why you missed the bus, when really, you woke up, which is a good thing. You had food to eat, you had clothes to wear, you have a job you're going to, but you missed the bus. And now all of a sudden that missing the bus just ruins your entire day because you focus on that one negative event. And so I strongly encourage you to, the next time something like that happens, just take a deep breath and go, you know what? Things could be so much worse. These are the positive things I have to look forward to. These are the positive things that are happening to me right now. And just try to push that negativity out, because it just takes one bad apple to sour an entire basket of apples. Just like it takes one bad negative thought to sour your entire day and sour all those positive things that are happening to you. So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed, hearing about some different thinking patterns that are, that are unhelpful to you. And like I said, there's going to be a second video with the last 3. So I wanted to work on the first 4 today to get those out to you guys, get you thinking, get you, thinking about the way you look at things, the way you're thinking. Maybe all 4 of these hit home with you. Maybe one of them hit home with you. And so I just implore you to go and look and kind of practice a way of breaking some of these ways of thinking. So if you got something out of this today, cool. I hope you enjoyed it. If you know somebody who needs to hear something like this, share it off to a friend. But most importantly, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and God bless.